Charlie, I think maybe this is an obvious question, but, you know, why should American golfers vote for you in this election?
That is a good question. And the old rules party has been in power forever, and so much of it is there's a certain way to swing the club. And so a person who's really into getting golf instruction, there's that one way, that one perfect backswing, and there's the taking a golfer and comparing them to a composite model, or comparing them to a Ben Hogan or some so-called model swing. And what it has done is it has made it very difficult for golfers to understand how to get better at golf. It's really kind of clouded their mind as to what would actually do it. And then the other thing the old rules party's done is they've just really perpetuated the quick fix too. So they've kind of covered both sides of it. So they've, the person who wants to just get rich quick, get better quick, they've really said, hey, you can, and here's how to get 10 more yards, and here's how to do it quick. And so, what got me to run is just that possibility that there's these standards that teachers should live up to, and that if golfers knew it, they could find a teacher and actually get better at the game. This campaign is not about kind of pandering to what people think they want, because I know ultimately golfers want to play better, and they'd like it to be a little bit simpler, and so that's really what got me into this thing, and that's why I think golfers should take a look at what we're running on and our message, because it would really benefit them.
You said the old rules party sort of, bases their instruction on a model or a method. Tell us what your philosophy is then.
Yeah, and you know that well because you've interviewed them over the years, being at Golf News Network, and my viewpoint on this is that we should have started years and years ago looking at golf as a motor skill. So a motor learning expert would come in and they would say that whenever you're learning a motor skill, you take the overall skill, like swimming, and let's say freestyle swimming, and you break it down into its component parts. So you hold your breath, you float, you kick, you move your arms, you breathe, you put it all together, and once you've done it enough times, then you're good enough to be that good swimmer. And what you don't do is you don't videotape a person struggling in the water, put them up next to Michael Phelps and say, this is how you stink compared to Michael Phelps. And that's what we've done to golfers, unfortunately. And so instead of that, what we should have done and what we will do now, if I get golfers' vote, is that we've broken it down into its essential skills. So there's 7 essential skills. Like in swimming, let's say there's 6. So with us, there's 7. And so we evaluate based on skills. We then make a golfer more skillful by prioritizing which one is the most important, and we let the golfer look the way they look. We let golfers be unique. We, out of our way of teaching, the new rules way, there'd be plenty of Jim Furyk's and Lee Trevinos and Raymond Floyd's and very conventional looking swings too. We're all for conventional looking swings. But that we're going to let the golfer's personality dictate that, and we're just going to keep making golfers more skillful in these essential areas.
You're still, a bit of an underdog at this point. Why do you think you can win this race?
Yeah. Well, I guess part of it is it's a good sign that you're here interviewing me, because early on, Golf News Network certainly wasn't paying any attention to us, and rightfully so, because we were so far behind and underfunded, as it's been noted, and didn't have as organized of a group, around the country. And once I got convinced to do this, I just knew that we could take the message. A week and a half or 2 ago, we put the clinic, and that's really changed everything. We broadcast this clinic that I've done for years, and it resonated with golfers. They could see how the concepts in that clinic made more sense. How to hit it solid, how to hit it straighter, how to hit it farther. And then since then, that really got the momentum going, and we've been releasing videos online, and you know, and I've been doing these road trips. So I get in the car and off we go. You know, so I have hit almost every state in the country so far. This is my third trip out. So you know, you joined me on trip number 3, and you know, with about 2 weeks to go in the election. So I'm just going to keep driving around, hitting different states and golf courses, and now, you know, we've got a little bit of an organization, so we've got some people putting together some rallies, and you know, I'm going and speaking at those. But you know, I guess the thing is the emails, the feedback that I'm getting, you know, all those things are leading me to believe that we've got a chance. And you know, you look at the polls. I mean, we have made a major comeback. And we were 30 points down with 4 weeks to go, and then like I say, we put that clinic up there, and you know, now I guess with about a week and a half or 2, you know, we're 10 points down, and every day it seems like it's shifting. So the message is getting out there.